Okay, yeah. Once again, very good morning and thanks for joining. Okay. Yesterday we discussed about mm, Azure Virtual Machine, and we try to deploy the Azure Virtual Machine, Windows Virtual Machine, and we try to access the Windows Virtual Machine. Do you have any questions on that part? Anyone? Even yes, no?
Yeah, actually, student subscription is one option apart from free trial, like you told. Meanwhile, when we have the student subscription, then we having the flexibility compared to free trial, like you told. But what type of student subscription?
EU account.
For
It can be like, see, for example, your name is Amit dot at the rate of gmail.com, right? Like same
yeah,
Amit dot at the rate of eu.com, EU. That
okay.
that account is compatible. That is not easy to create. Okay, we tried many ways. Okay,
Yeah, actually, student account means
EU
currently.
account. That's what I'm telling you. EU account. Do you have
e-
EU account?
No, no, no.
That's okay. So many people tried EU account, but we are having shortcuts in the Google. We tried many things, but no, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. So just
yeah.
create the free trial subscription. It is enough. 1 month is fine. So uh, that's what. When you start creating the free trial subscription, for 1 month you should not plan nothing, so you should plan only for learning. Okay, that is how you need to plan, everyone. Now what else? Now let's go and deploy the Linux virtual machine. Let's see how Linux virtual machine looks like, how to access the Linux virtual machine, so that you have a better idea. Okay, again back to first I need to create a resource group. Yesterday I deleted the resource group because as I told you, right, I practiced, my job is done, I deleted. I don't want to keep it, okay? So that my amount won't charge. My amount won't increase. Okay. Microsoft would increase the prices. So whatever the flexibilities are, practice it won't take more time. It will just take 5 to 10 minutes to deploy any services. Except I told you, right, when you are practicing clusters, when you are practicing always on, okay, when you are practicing performance tuning. So for performance tuning, you can spin only one VM, one powerful VM. But for clusters always on, as I told you, one core with 3 GP of RAM is fine. Okay. So you can stop the VMs. So I will tell you how to stop the VM, how to start the VM as well. That time you will get better understanding. Okay. Let's go and first create the resource group as usually yesterday I created, right? So today also I'm creating. Okay. So VM underscore RG. I am not repeating most of the things because yesterday I already explained how to create the tags, all the stuff. Okay, just I'm creating the resource group as part of today. Okay, it's done. Now, first, second thing, you need to go for the virtual machine. Go and create the virtual machine, sir. Again, as usually, same yesterday, whatever we discussed, again, same. But here, the flavor is changing, the image, the operating system is changing. Apart from nothing else here, you are changing, sir. Apart from nothing else, you are changing. So you are selecting the subscription, you are selecting the resource group, your virtual machine name, region. I don't want any availability set. I just want the standard security. Okay, now here the operating system is changing. Yesterday we selected the Windows. Being we are a Windows lovers, we love to work with the Windows because everything is a graphical user interface, right? So yesterday that's the reason I discussed about how to deploy the Windows operating system. Now today we are going to discuss Linux based operating system. Either you can deploy Ubuntu or Red Hat or Oracle, something else. But as of now, I'm selecting Ubuntu. In real world, most of the industries will love to work with the Red Hat, CentOS, Oracle, Linux operating system. These are the three majorly used operating system in real world. So, but for practicing purpose, most of the people will use the Ubuntu. The syntax, whatever the commands you are using, That will be differs, but underlying concept is same. It is a Linux platform. Ubuntu is a Linux platform. Again, as usually same as I told you, one core with a 3 point GP of RAM. That is too good for us to practice everything. And now here the interesting sir. Yesterday, you remember being we are deploying the Windows. We have Windows in Windows you have username and password. So yesterday we selected the username and password. Okay. Today we don't want go for again the passwords are to provide the username and password. Okay. Yesterday we already discussed how to pass the username, how to pass the password. Why again today we need to discuss same thing. Now for a change we are doing something different. Okay. Now instead of going for username and password, we are making little bit security, little bit more security with help of SSS keys. With help of SSS keys. Basically, when you go for Linux platforms, most of the indices will use the keys, SSS keys. Now here also we are doing the SSS keys. We are also going for SSS keys. So first thing, so this is the username. If you want, you can change it, sir. But let it be same. No worries. I'm just using for my testing purpose. I'm using the same username. Now the problem where it will start is here. Okay, SSS key source. So now I need to generate the because I don't have any key, sir. Currently, I don't have any key. Now I want to generate the key. Basically, I want to generate the key. How I can generate the key means generate the new key here. Okay, or use the existing public key. Use the existing key stored in the Azure. Currently, I don't have any key, sir. Now I need to generate basically I need to generate. When you go for SSS keys, there are different types like RSA, ED22519, okay, ED22519. So there are different varieties of keys are available. Okay, basically let's generate one, sir. First, what we can do means once again, let me go for okay. There is a software called Putty Keys Generator. Okay, key generator, sir. Putty key generator. If you go to the Google, you can just simply search for Putty Gen. Okay, sorry, come on here. Putty generator. You can download the Putty generator tool, sir, from here. Okay, you can download the Putty generator tool from here. So simply, if you open the Puttygen software, so here also see we are having different varieties of keys. Okay, most of the time we will use RSA key with 2048 characters. 2048 characters. Different varieties of authentications. Now I'm using RSA with the 2048 characters. Now if you click on generate, it will try to generate the key. But if you are placing mouse outside, if you are placing mouse outside, it will take lot of time to generate, sir. Please, what you can do means move the mouse in this window. It will generate a little bit quicker. Okay, see, it is generating the SSS key for us. Yes, it got generated. See, now you can copy entire SSS key, okay, which contains 2048 characters, which contains 2048 characters. Now, I am telling that I'm having already public key. So let's go and, sir, this is a public key. This is a public key. See, public key. This is a public key. I'm telling that I'm having a public key. I can use this public key for my connectivity purpose. So I don't want to use username and password. Okay, I don't want to show you username and password, sir. You already know. Yesterday we discussed about username and password, right? Little bit different I'm showing. So for especially for Linux servers, mostly we'll go for SSS authentications. So for that, I generated the SSS key and I am passing the public SSS key. I'm passing the public SSS key here. As usually, again, same, only one change you will see. Yesterday for Windows operating system, 3389 is my port number, default port number 3389. But here the default port number is 22. All the Linux port number is 22. All the Linux port number is 22. Windows port number is 3389. Windows port number is 3389 and Uh, Linux port number is 22. This also very important. You need to remember, sir. Like you remember 1433, 1434, 5022. Like how you are remembering, right? Same how you need to remember for Windows 3389 is the port number. For Linux 22 is the port number. Now, as usually again, the same concepts are after that the concept is same. So you can go for the disk, okay? You can go for the network, okay? Anyhow, we are going to discuss network. We can go for the networks. You can go for the management. Again, same. So if you wanted to uh, apply the patches, auto shutdown, if you wanted to make auto shutdowns, okay, you can make the auto shutdowns. And if you wanted to take the backup, you can take the backup of the VM. So identity and also Entra ID, almost all are same, which we are, as I told you, we are going to discuss one by one in going forward so that you will become strong on all the concepts. And also patches, if you go for patches, you can go for default patches, okay? Now click on monitoring. As I told you yesterday, there is a monitoring boot diagnostics. If you want, you can go for boot diagnostics, otherwise no need. Go for advanced. There is a extension. Yesterday I told you, right? If you wanted to go for extension, you can go for extension. But again, here one more thing, sir, you can do it. For example, I don't have the extension. I don't have extension, but I can do one thing. So for example, this is a Linux platform, right? I want to install a Git install, okay, on Ubuntu. So for example, I am creating Ubuntu operating system. So I want to install Git on my operating system along with my operating system. Then I can go here. I can open any one of the block, how to install the Git. Okay. Now I can pass the commands here. I can pass the commands here. Oh, sorry. Okay. This is how you can pass the commands. This is how you can pass the commands. So once your operating system is done, it will try to install the Git on your laptop, Git on your VM. So you know that Linux is completely working with the command line. So along with operating system, if I want to install something, yes, sir, you no need to go for the extension. You can also go for the custom data. You can also go for the custom data. You can go to the custom data and you can access anything. Sorry, you can perform anything here also. That is also flexibility is there. Even in AWS is also same, sir. Again, AWS is also same. Google Cloud is also same. Azure is also same. If you don't have extension and you want to install something along with operating system, you can pass the custom data. You can pass the custom data. Clear, everyone? No? Yes? Are you there, online people?
Yes, Subbu.
Yes.
One doubt in here.
Yes.
If we are creating multiple VM, okay, Linux VMs, so do we need to create the this one private key, sorry, public key separately?
So basically how the authentication is going on in real world. Okay. So as you already know how to log in the using username and password. So I don't want to
Okay.
make same thing. So what I done means I created a public key. You can use the public for all the VMs. Okay.
Uh,
You no
same
need to create. Yes. Yes, sir.
same public key we can use for all the VMs, right?
Yes. You know, you
Oh,
every time we won't create, sir. You know about
okay.
Ansible? Ansible, anyone
Understood.
knows?
Understood. Understood.
Anyone knows about Ansible? Ansible will completely work with the SSS keys. Why I just wanted to inform this to everyone means why I'm showing this one is authentication. Okay. If you get a chance to work with the Ansible, okay, or Puppet, no need to worry. But if you are getting a chance with the Ansible, to install the SQL Server. You also get a chance to. So earlier we used to use the Puppet, sir, to install SQL Server. I never install how traditionally, sir. Okay, so by opening the by opening the setup file, click on next, click on next, click on next, click on next, provide the details, click on next. No, I never install for 4 to 4 years almost. So we use the Puppet tool. Okay, so I can open the Puppet configuration file. What I want, I will update there. And if I just restart the Puppet agent, automatically it will install the SQL Server. Automatically it will install the SQL Server. Even automatically it will apply the patches. It's a configuration tool basically. So if you get a chance to work with the Ansible, Ansible is completely communicating using SSS keys. SSS keys. Puppet is at least different because it is a agent. It's a agent base. But but Ansible is completely SSS keys basically. There is no concept called agent like and not and sorry, Chef, Puppet, Ansible, Saltac. These are the 4 configuration tools. Maybe you may also get a chance to work with these tools in future. Maybe to make some automation. Got you, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, Subbu.
Yeah. So here, that's the reason I'm selecting SSS key, sir. Okay, you can generate your SSS key using Putigen software. That time you no need to provide the password, sir. You can directly connect if you are having the, if you know the server name, if you know the IP address, if you know the server name, if you know the username, you can directly connect. I will show you, sir. So go to the advanced. If you wanted to install something via command prompt, so you can also provide the information here, sir. As usually same placement groups, all the same, sir. Only we're changing the operating system. Apart from nothing else we are doing. Apart from nothing else we change it, and just we change the operating system. Just we have changed the operating system. Everything is clear. Okay, just click on create. Click on create. Okay, done, sir. Now I created the Linux operating system. So as you know that this is resource group, status, location, subscription ID. What operating system? It is a Linux operating system. What is the resources you select? What is the IP address? No, you know all the details so far. Here so far is good. Now I want to connect to the Linux operating system, right? Okay. Now there is a tool, most famous tool, most of the people will use. If you are working with the Linux, we will use Putty. Okay. Someone will call it as a putty, someone will call it as a putty. So this is the tool we will use to connect to the Linux platform. To connect to the Linux platform, this is the tool we will use. Copy the IP address, go to the tool. Okay. Now paste it and you can open it. So once you open, once you once you open, it will show you yes, sir. You need to pass yes. Okay. Then Azure user is my account name, login name. So see, no support authentication method available. Server send the public key. Now you will get a common error message because what you need to do means, okay, you need to save the private key basically. Click on save, click on yes, and save the private keys are here. Okay, private key. It will save this key in the form of private as well. And if you wanted to pass the password, you can pass the password here. Okay, so now you saved the private key. Now what you need to do means, again open the footy. Okay, paste it here. Go to SSH. Go to Arth. Okay, go to Arth. You need to pass the private key here. Basically, in real world, what they will do means, they will they will copy that private key whatever you saved. So whatever you saved, right? Whatever you saved, they will copy this private key to the server. Okay, using WinSAP, using WinSAP, using Toad, they will copy to the server. That time you know it, sir. You can just pass the login name and you can directly connect. But here we are not being moving this to the server, right? So we are selecting this one when we are trying to authenticate. But this is how we won't authenticate, sir. Every time can I select the private key in real world? No. Your private key can be moved to the server. They will move to the server. Later on, you will directly connect to the using login name. So this is my server name. This is my port number, and you can open. Okay, and you can pass the username Azure user. Okay, now Caesar, I'm able to authenticate to the server. I connect to the server. Now here you can play whatever you want. So for example, you want to see what is available. You can pass ls. So for example, you want to create a folder. Make dir batch 42 is a folder. Okay, so ls. So now you can see there is a folder. There is a directory. You create a directory and you wanted to go for directory. You can go for cd batch 42. Okay, now you are in the batch 42 folder and you wanted to create a file. Okay, you wanted to create a file. You can use cat uh, text. Okay, now if you pass ls, you will see no such file. What happened?
Yeah, cat is
Cat
opening a file. A touch you need to
touch.
use.
Yeah. Touch was. Yeah. Touch. Txt text. Uh, okay, now you can see ls. Caesar, there is a file. Now, if you wanted to write something, you can go for cat. So you can do, sir. So okay. How many people know Linux? I don't know. But everything you need to do it via command prompt when you especially go for the Linux platform. When you especially go for Linux platform, everything you need to do it from the command prompt. Everything you need to do it from the command prompt when you especially go for Linux. Clear? Not clear?
Clear, Subbu. And one more thing, is there any option to get the GUI of this OS?
GUI means
GUI means that means the graphical user interface. That means we are getting something like Windows option. We are getting the window. We will get it. This is only command prompt for putting in session. And while opening the session, if you enable the GUI, and GUI will also be get that one.
for Linux.
Yeah, Linux also.
No, sir. I don't know really.
Okay, this was asking because if you want to do something, okay,
Hmm.
installation,
Interesting.
in, yeah, MSSQL or what it may be, Oracle installation for getting the GUI. Either you need to this one X11 you need to install or directly from the GUI if you are opening that one, you will get the window of that one. Okay, that means a dialog box. So what it may be next what the uh, option we are getting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that we will get. Otherwise, we need to go for the silent installation. So
Okay. Let's. I will. I
Yeah,
will. I will search, sir. Okay. Is there
yeah.
anything is available? Good
Because
point.
MS,
If it is coming, then we are super good.
yeah, we will get it. We will get it.
Okay.
I think
Nice.
maybe one option we may need to enable or something like that. I think so.
Okay. Nice. Let's see. That will
Yeah.
help us a lot, basically.
Yes, we don't need to go for that one. So by clicking, if you want to go to the folder inside, go directly by clicking to that.
Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Definitely. I will. I will do. Anyhow, I created right.
Yeah.
Till now, no one asked this question. Basically, till now, I also never. But I never get a chance to work on the Linux. But yeah,
The reason may
I
be
know. Yeah, I
basically
know
most
most of the
people are
commands.
Windows based. That's why.
Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah,
Anyone?
one more thing. Will it support Solaris or AX or something like that? Only, I think only Windows and Linux, right?
Which one?
This one, Azure or any cloud platform, is it supporting this for Solaris for us or
No, I
AX?
think.
I
No,
think
I
only
think. What?
Windows and Linux,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Okay,
But there
okay.
are lots of images, sir. But maybe I can't directly say no. Yes. Okay. But there are lots of images. Okay. Where we need to go and verify what's happening. There are lots of images.
So yesterday, while
When
you were selecting that
I
option,
think Subbu, we can take the customized image also like Solaris and like Ubuntu. Inbuilt, it will not come with the Azure platform, but we can do some customizations on while taking the images. I think so.
yeah, we can do, sir, with using ARM, Azure
Yeah, yeah.
Resource Manager. Using that one, you can make some
okay, okay,
automation. Yeah, using
okay.
JSON code, you can make the automation. Using PowerShell, you can make. Using a shell script, you can make.
Not automation I'm talking about. I'm talking about the OS itself.
That's what. If you can customize, you can customize. Maybe we need to check that level. That's what.
Okay.
Maybe we need to directly go for Azure admin. Then we'll get lots of information. Being we are a DBS, right? Okay, mostly
Yeah.
we won't get chance to do all this stuff.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Any questions? Any questions apart from this? No. Yes.
And so new package installation, everything we can do, right? This one. So
Sorry.
the package are there are some RPM packages. So suppose if you want to add some kind of features, new features into that, something like a telnet, it's a new feature. So we need to install those packages, RPM packages into
Later
this.
on, sir, I will show you anyhow when we go
Oh,
for
okay, sir.
clusters. So I'm going to build everything right. That time you will get to know most of the things.
Oh,
Now,
okay, sir.
as I told you today, I told you this is the just a basic VM, sir.
Okay,
Without
okay.
anything I done, just I selected operating system, I selected the sizes, and I click next, 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 next. That's it, done. We are going to discuss disk. We are going to discuss the storage. Sorry, disk and storage are same. We are going to discuss a little bit about the networks. Okay, a little bit about the networks also we are going to discuss so that you will become little bit stronger. Okay, and we are going to discuss about access, IAM, RBAC, role-based access control. That is very important. That time you will understand what is identity, what is enter ID. That too you can understand. And we are also going to discuss about the maintenance plans. That is the best because that is also one of the interview question they may come up with you. Okay, and we are going to discuss a lot many things in the storage part. Okay, which will help you a lot when you are especially working in the cloud. Sir, again, it is the same. Okay, it's the same. We go for AWS as well. If you go for AWS as well, sir, AWS is also almost same only.
So we can instead of Ubuntu, we can select the RHEL Linux also, right? Red Hat Linux also. There is an option, right?
Yes, sir. There are lots of images. If you go to the
Okay,
VM deployment, there are lots of images. You can
okay.
you can use whatever image you want. There is no restriction, sir. You can go to the marketplace as well. You need to verify the marketplace as well.
Asking means for Oracle installation, we will not use this Ubuntu. We are using for the Red Hat Linux or OEL, Oracle Enterprise Linux only. So that's why I'm asking.
Yes, sir. You can use it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Any questions? Any questions, sir? Still, anyone? No? Yes. If no questions, then we'll go for.
No, sir.
Okay, fine, sir.
Okay, 1 second, sir. It's 9 o'clock, right? I need to dispatch the tickets. Meanwhile, you can ask the question, sir. Let me dispatch the tickets, okay? Okay, yeah, that's it, sir. Done. Good. Okay, now Okay, sir. Now, so just now we discuss about just how to deploy the virtual machines, whatever the automation for whatever the activities is there any GUI process. So GUI means yeah, you can go to the portal and you can do whatever you design the code, right? Yes, we can do it using automation account. Using automation account, you can play with that one, but you need to design the code. Okay, you need to design the code. That's the one thing. Now, okay, I know how to deploy a basic VM. I know how to deploy a basic VM, but the very important is okay. Now I need to know a little bit about without a design. What without design, sir? What do you mean by without design? No, you can unmute it, okay?
Uh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
No, no, no. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dull. Yeah,
Without design means, is there any process like GUI regarding automation for what are the
that's
activity?
what, sir. You can use a Azure automation account.
Okay, okay.
Automation account. There is automation account. Anyhow, we
Yeah.
are going to discuss one or two things here. There is
Okay.
automation account using this automation account, but you need to design the code.
Oh, code is mandatory. What are the automation?
Without code, how you can make automation, sir? Without code, how you can make automation? No, right? You need to design the code.
Okay.
Of course, you are not a developer. No need to worry. You no need to do all this stuff, sir. Basically, okay? No need to do all this stuff.
Okay.
But better than this, we are having others, sir. Better than this, we are having others.
Okay.
Like Azure Data Factory, Azure Synonyms. You can make some automation using Azure Data Factory, Azure Synonyms for a DBS. Mostly we won't go for Azure automation account.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Not okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now, so especially now the interesting part will place is the network. Okay. Being we are not a network engineer. Okay. Being we are not network engineer, but we must and should know about little bit about the network, sir. Okay. Little bit about the network. It's because why me to say is when you especially working with the clusters, when you especially working with always on, okay, in real world you no need to worry. You are having a separate team where you can do all the stuff, where they can do all the stuff. But assume, sir, couple of organization, they won't maintain the network team, they won't maintain the storage team, they won't maintain the Windows team properly, and they may completely rely on you as well. They will completely rely on you as well. That's a one thing you may get a chance. That's the one thing you may get a chance. So first thing what I need to do is let's understand, okay, a basic hierarchy. A basic hierarchy. Let's understand the basic hierarchy, how it will work. Okay. If I want greater than, yes, sir, networking is also like a ocean. Like you know about Java, you know about C, you know about C, C, C++. It's like a ocean. Like same network is also like a ocean. Okay. There are n number of things. There are n number of things basically when you especially go for the networks. Out of that, we are going to discuss couple of things which will help you a lot when you especially working with the clusters and always on, because if you wanted to practice here, if you wanted to practice here, okay, there is no network team, there is no Windows team, there is no storage team, nothing. You are only one person. Now you need to become the Active Directory team, you need to become the network team, you need to become the Windows team, you need to become the storage team, you need to become the store, everything you need to become, sir. So you know about just now I shown you how to create the VMs. Okay, at least I was little bit comfortable to create the VMs. Little bit comfortable to create the like same. You need to little bit comfortable on the networks. Little bit more comfortable on the storage. Not little bit, sir. You should more comfortable on the storage. Okay, little bit comfortable on the Active Directory is fine, sir. Okay, little bit on VM deployment, little bit on networking, but more on the storage part, because that will plays a vital role for the DBAs. You must and should know little bit extra knowledge on storage, sir, and they may also come up with multiple questions on the storage only. They won't ask on the networks, they won't ask on the VMs, they won't ask on the um, okay. One second, sir. Okay. Yeah, so you need to know about the networking as well, little bit, sir. Not that much, but okay. So whatever the network you are learning, that will be applicable in all the cloud platforms. That will be applicable in all the on-premises as well. Okay, on-premises also applicable, and even in cloud also it is applicable, sir. Cloud also it will applicable. Let's first to go to the network, sir. Okay, let's go to the first to the network. Open the notepad. Okay, first let's open the notepad. Uh, okay, it's okay. We'll open this one now, sir. Okay, so first let me ask you a question. Okay, from your point of view, what is a network, sir? From your point of view, what is a network?
Establishing the connection between the two systems.
Okay,
So go
come on.
connecting
Yeah,
between
come on. Yeah,
server storage, and other resources. So having a connection is a network.
okay. Any other?
Connecting to the multiple devices, it's this one both multiple computers and servers, but it may be clients and switches and all this for connecting these
Can I
things we
simply
need.
say like a IP addresses?
Yeah,
Yes,
IP
Subbu.
address. Okay, the IP address.
IP addresses? Simple. Network is nothing but IP address. So if you want, just know, right? If you wanted to connect to the server, we use the IP address, correct? Yes or
Also,
no?
Subbu, can we see that connectivity between ports uh, is a network? Because
A
anyhow,
simple understanding, sir. Network is like IP address, correct? Agree? Not agree? Everyone?
yes,
Okay. For simple understanding, sir, network is nothing but like IPs only. Even if you go and purchase your Wi-Fi, okay, they will ask you how many people will connect, and they will map the IP address for your router, right? Correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. It's network is nothing but IP, sir. Just simple. Not I'm not going for elaborating a lot what is network, all the stuff, but in a simple lay terms, network is nothing but IP address. Okay, sir. Basically, there is a organization which is military organizations are basically in US. Okay, DoD, which is started implemented the network concept basically. Which who started, sir? DoD. DoD organization, which is in US, they started the first concept called networking for their purpose basically. Now that has been widely using throughout the global widely using, sir. Basically. Okay. So in 32-bit operating system, 32-bit operating system, sorry, in 32-bit, they build the network basically for their purpose. But going forward, it is widely. Ah, one second, sir. Come on. Today I'm on call, right? One second, sir. I got a critical ticket. Come on. Job DW SAP. Oh, SAP jobs are getting filled. One second, sir. Let me acknowledge the mail. Acknowledge the ticket. Okay, so basically, this is the organization where they started introducing the network. Later on, it is enhanced a lot, basically. Okay, now throughout the global is connected with the networks, are basically throughout the global is connected with the networks. Okay, let me discuss, sir. After long back from this client, we are getting the ticket. What is the job? Come on here. Data service shop field. Description. Come on, what is the job name? Come on here. Maybe our session will interrupt today. Yesterday there were no tickets, but today. Come on, what is that? Okay, sir. What I can do is let me stop the session, sir. Okay, I will start freshly in the networks by tomorrow morning. Okay, I don't want to distract because network is a little bit confused concept to everyone. Is it okay for everyone? No? Yes?
Okay, Subbu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, no issues.
Yeah, thanks so much. I hope you can understand. This is the new ticket. SAP jobs are all are getting failed. Let me stop the recording.